Facebook. You liked it all of a sudden. Yeah, cool. I'm Jared Dieta. This is my co-host Colby West. Make some noise for Colby West. This is Gymkhana GRiD 2019. There you go. There you go, Ollie. Solberg, if that's your real name. Gymkhana GRiD 2019 celebrates 10 years of this iconic event that jumped from the computer screen to now in real life. The field of drivers have progressed from Tanner Faust winning the first one to Stefan Verdier. Ken Block was actually on the podium at the first round, contrary to other rounds. I'm just kidding. He's like, what? we are streaming this live on Facebook, so but we do have a star-studded cast here in 2019. Again, as it's progressed through the years, celebrating 10 years of this event. First time ever here in Warsaw, Poland. So a lot of us have never been here to Poland, and again, jumping from previously Johannesburg, South Africa, if it's in Marathon, Greece, Spain, Santa Pod Raceway in UK, and of course kicking things off at Irwindale Speedway, the House of Drift. So again, Colby West is going to be having some fans that are watching.
Is this working?
It is.
Oh, it is.
You're live.
Just kidding, that's not what I really sound like.
Yeah, he sounds super hard. Super hard as nails. But Colby's actually going to be getting some questions from some of the fans. But we invite some of our guests up here. We're going to have some questions with them regarding their experience over the years, as well as here in 2019 Gymkhana GRiD in Poland. So, first up, I invite the heavy hitters. Ken Block, the head hoonigan in charge. Join us, Peter Solberg, Daigo Saito, and Chris Hoy. How's life? I like that. Just a generic question. How's the kids? The weather, right? It's beautiful. It's really nice. Ken, are you gonna stand? I guess not. Have a sip of this non-alcoholic beer here. Ken, thanks for joining us here. You just flew in from Detroit, home of Ford. But I got to ask you, being here and right out of the gate, man, did you ever think that Gymkhana, just the video concept, would ever jump to this degree of competition? I mean, you're around some of your good friends as well as some competitors. You know, you've only seen in competition, but here you are next to them. But again, jump from the computer screen to now a big event.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been amazing to see how far it's come and doing this for 10 years. So to be able to not only go out and play with the car and do what I like to do, making the videos, but then to be able to come out and have such a wide range of people come out and compete with us all around the world, from America to South Africa and Poland. It's been really incredible. So,
Japan. Don't leave out Japan.
No. We didn't have GRiD in Japan.
Ah, good point.
Yeah. So I wasn't saying competitors. I was saying the actual locations. And Monster's just been such a great partner on this. James Gilbert and his crew has done a great job and finding the right places for this to go, and really putting on a great level of competition and bringing out all these great drivers and cars. So it's been really fun for me to come out and compete, do demos, bring out the various different cars. This year I have the Ford Escort Kazi to play with. And yeah, it's just really been, for me, a dream come true to not only be able to make all the videos and do all the fun stuff, but to come out and compete and do all the demos for the fans, live.
Yeah, the cars are definitely the stars. In the Kazi World Tour this year, you've seen a lot of different, backdrops, either be Goodwood Festival Speed, but the Kazi, you're only doing the Speed and Smoke, the Smoke and Style show this year?
Yeah, I'm not, yeah, it's a brand new car for us. It's a sort of an updated version of an old WRC car.
There you go, have a seat, kiddo.
So it's been a bit of a struggle this year, starting off with a car that literally had 30 miles before I started the first competitive stage. So we're having fun with it, dealing with typical brand new car problems, but ran it in the Gymkhana mode for the first time at Goodwood. So did some demos there and actually ran the rally stage with it in that Gymkhana mode, which was really sketchy. Yeah, so for all the fans out there that really enjoy that car from the 90s, it's been very cool to bring it out to various events, and now to be able to bring it to GRiD, to be able to go out and do some demos with it. It's going to be very cool.
Yeah. Iconic car, iconic vehicle. Who do you think is going to win this weekend in, let's say, all-wheel drive? Yeah, you gonna put it on the spot? I mean, I mean, you know who's here. Petter, you got Ollie, you got, you know, a lot of talent. And anybody?
Well, there's a guy sitting over here that has won a couple times and has a very, very nice car that I think has a good potential, but his son's knocking on the door too. So I think it's going to be interesting to see that competition this weekend.
I have some serious popcorn stuck in my throat. I got a little too excited. So that's why I keep
More
coughing.
beer.
No, more beer. So I'm trying to wash it down. So next to you have Daigo Saito. You've seen Daigo compete in Formula Drift. You've seen him compete in D1. Have you seen his Supra yet?
I have not seen him, no.
Daigo, you speak a little bit of English, but your Supra, you qualified where? Third? Third. You're defending rear-wheel drive champion. How do you think you're going to do this year?
まあ新しい車なんですけど
Ichiban, that's all I got. Yeah, got it. 頑張ります。はい、ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。Your Supra is competitive though?
He speak English.
I know he does.
Every talk technical thing and everything, and you are perfect.
Yeah, it's cute. It's really cute. It's shy. It's a comfy blanket. He's just safe. He's just safe behind it. But Daigo, your Supra, we were talking a little bit outside, and again, not in Japanese because your English is better. Your American is better than my Japanese. But your Supra, you're happy with it because BMW, Toyota, they share some parts, so it's a fairly competitive car.
いい車です
I might be happy that. He only speaks English when he talks about money, is that it? Well played. Well played. Yeah, if you want to buy something that says Bagsy. All right, on. So Ichiban?
Ichiban.
All right. Round of applause for Daigo Saito. Chris, we haven't met yet, but I'm looking at some of these accolades. 6-time Olympic champion. I like this one though. More power in his legs than a Ferrari Enzo.
Well, more torque.
Oh, well, yeah. Hey ladies, more torque. You know what I mean? More torque than a Ferrari Enzo. So is that on your Tinder profile or what? Yeah, there's no ring. Well, there's a ring, so I can see it. Yeah, your wife's watching. She's like, where's the ring? So 700 Newton meters compared to 640 something in an Enzo?
I'm not sure what the Enzo's got, but yeah, we used to do over
I have more though.
700 Newton meters, but that's all track cyclists who do sprint events who have that kind of short-term power. That's not the Tour de France guys, the track sprinters actually have that kind of power.
And Chris, your background, you've done really something.
That was a few years ago.
Yeah, Petter's really torqued about that one. He's like, yeah, here we go, stud. Horsepower versus manpower. The second most decorated Olympic cyclist of all time. Also, you raced British GT, Le Mans, World Rallycross, and now Gymkhana GRiD. How do you think those disciplines will help you here? And I understand maybe a little bit of technical difficulty today as well.
That's kind, really. It's just driver difficulty today, I think. Just trying to get my head around learning a circuit that you can't see, that's not laid out in front of you, that you do on a normal circuit, like a circuit racing. It's a whole new challenge. It's so exciting. I'm just glad to be here.
Yeah.
A real privilege to be here. So I'm just trying to do the best job I can, because I know there's thousands of people out there, millions of people out there who would love to do what I'm doing and getting this chance. So I want to do the best job I can. But it's tricky, and I guess in a way it shows just how skilled these guys are. You know, if I came in here and said this is going to be easy, which I didn't, but if I did, then people would think anyone could do it. But
what do you think the biggest hurdle is? You said drivers, but this is the biggest Gymkhana GRiD course anybody has seen. So I would say memory. I mean, Petter, we'll get to that in a moment. You're sitting right next to, one of the most decorated, again, charismatic. They call him Hollywood for a reason. But, it's a huge course. You got a lot of things to memorize.
it is, and I think the hardest part is the fact that it mirrors on the other side. So you kind of get one side sussed. I seem to get the left-hand side sussed, and then I go on the right and I lose my way. And it's, I have a great coach here. Petter was helping me yesterday.
Oh, he's helping you?
I've got no chance tomorrow on Saturday. But yeah, we went to car park and did some handbrake turns and did some manoeuvring, and it's a brand new car to me. It's all completely new skill.
So what are you driving?
I'm driving the Hyundai i20 R5.
Okay.
So I did a bit of rallycross, one round of rallycross earlier in the year, and other than that, this is the only experience I've had in these type of cars. But you know, my hero was Colin McRae. That's who got me excited and got me into
Like he's a lot of people's hero here as well.
Yeah. So you know, it's basically down to Colin that I'm racing cars in any shape or form now. So it's great to be here as a fan and to have a go. So I'm having a great time.
Awesome, perfect. You haven't even started racing yet, Petter. So you're helping Chris out here in competition, but he very well might beat you. What do you think?
No, we worked hard yesterday. We tried very hard, and I think improved through the day. That is for sure. But it is technique, you know, to match the handbrake to the throttle to the steering and position it at the right time, you know. But I think through the day you did very well. But it's also very different when you're coming to a track like this now. It's very special, so you have to memorize the track and how much is actually turning around and back again also. So I think, you know, I think you have big balls to even come and do it. You know, it's a tough challenge. And
well, I guess the thing you forget as well is I used to do track cycling, and you go left, straight on.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Straight on, left.
You're like the NASCAR cycling.
I'm a monoturner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah. So Petter, your vehicle, your setup on the podium again. I mean, your son is, you know, just coming off, and we'll have some words with him up here in a little bit, but. I mean, this is your farewell tour.
yeah,
I mean, this is it.
no, the thing I was saying, it's. I think it's one thing I'm not gonna stop to do. Is to do Gymkhana GRiD. It's something we enjoy, and I like this technical driving. It's really good fun, and that meet all the other drivers, you know, who's coming from different backgrounds and different cars and different setups and how people are thinking. I think it's really good fun. It's a lot of nice guys here that try very hard, and you know, I think everybody can help each other in the best way. And I think maybe this you know, event like this makes people better drivers. You know, whatever you do, what type of sport you do, and I think the combination of things of this is great. So thanks to Ken and the Monster Gang, you know, to make this happening all around the world for everybody.
Yeah. No, it takes a lot of different disciplines to come in here, you know, if it's rallycross or different. I mean, again, you're a 3-time champion with rallycross and stage rally and all of that. Gymkhana GRiD, I mean, again, you've been in motorsports for so long. Where do you see Gymkhana GRiD going from here?
You know, I think this can be. I think it's been really big over the years now. You know, it's in the middle of the season for many other motorsports. You know. So we have to figure out how to get a lot of these other guys with different cars also to come in. So we just have to look at a little bit plan there. But at the end of the day, you know, this is things that many people dream about. You know, to come around and make this happening. You know, Ken have done this for many years, and coming here with the Cosse is fantastic. You know, my first rally in the factory team was in for the Escort Bosworth also. I remember very well, Swedish rally. Didn't go like I hoped maybe, but it was really good fun. So I think also that the history that's about motorsport, like Ken also putting forward, is so important. So yeah, I've done motorsport for many years. Young guys are coming up. We have to try to support everybody best we can. And yeah, Oliver, I've been selfish my whole career. You know, I missed a lot of his career, but now it's coming close to 7/10 today. So I changed my setup a little bit in this afternoon for tomorrow. So
Yeah.
I think it can be some problems there. You know?
All right. Well said. Daigo, your thoughts on where Gymkhana GRiD is going? I know you've been sitting here really quiet, but Daigo, where do you, Chris, if you could hand him the microphone.
You get
Daigo,
50 euros if you talk English.
It's on. No, yeah. Are you good? Is your thoughts on Gymkhana GRiD? Where do you think it's going?
Well, alright.
Well, all right. Okay. Well,
I must say one thing, you know, about this Supra. I think it's a fantastic built car. You know, I'm very impressed when I see people are building proper cars like that with details. And I mean, with the engine position and all this, it's fantastic to see that somebody is doing, you know, 110%. And I must say that your car is very, very impressive. So well done to you and your team about doing that, because it's really cool.
りがとう。
Daigo. You know each other for a long time. I know you know English. I like it. Ken, again, what, you know, the Kazi World Tour is happening. You're knee deep in it. Where else are you going to be this year?
Well, after this, I do Rally Legends in San Marino, which is definitely one of the more interesting and sort of events for stage rally around the world. And then I have a chance to do a Rally du Veus, which is up in the Swiss Alps, which I've been invited to for many years, and was just kind of really intriguing to me to actually do a rally in the Swiss Alps. So yeah, it's a kind of a dynamic, different year for me this year, and driving the Kazi all over the place, and to be able to bring it here and drive it in this sort of setting is really quite an experience for me. And I don't know how it's going to do. It's going to be fun to go out and whip it around. All I've done is drove it at Goodwood, which you saw, and that was kind of a crappy little course, and it rained half the time I was out there. So to actually drive it on a proper course and try and play with the setup this weekend, it's going to be really quite fun. So, but I'm stoked to see how many participants we have this year, how many drivers that we have, how many unique cars, and I think it's going to be really cool. I'm a fan of this stuff, so I enjoy not only getting out there and being able to play, but also watching all these guys, seeing all these unique cars, and really seeing the battles go down on Saturday night. That's actually the most fun time for me, to really watch it and see the pressure build up until those final races Saturday night. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Good. Yeah, and I think we all are. I think we're all a fan of the cars, the different countries being represented, different vehicles we built, as Petter just said, 110%. Brand new Supra, the car is brand new. I mean, they're not even hitting dealerships, and Daigo's already thrashed one and turned and burned one, and now, so I think we're all a big fan of it. So
I think I will bring them my Volvo 240 next year.
Oh, you're entering real. See, the farewell tour continues. This guy's like, I'm retiring, maybe not, I don't know.
I think it could have been pretty good.
Yeah, well, I think that's what's really fun for me, though. I think for these guys too, that you go to a rallycross event, you know the cars that are there, and you've kind of seen them for a while. But there's such a broad range of cars that some of them I don't think I'd ever see Daigo's car, because I just don't go to those events.
Right.
But to be able to see the wide range from Petter's World RX car to Bagsy's car, like, it's cool to be able to come out and see all that equipment all in one place. And even hearing, you can be in the pits and hear particular cars out there, and I'm like, shit, what's that? And that sort of thing is really one of the things that makes this event so unique and so cool.
And sometimes it doesn't work out for people like Luke Woodham, defending champion. You push the envelope. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Unfortunately, Luke Woodham, who is defending champion, did not qualify in the rear-wheel drive top 16. But that just goes to show you the level of progression. I only bring that up not to burn him or shame him, but that just shows where you at, Luke. Show your hand. Show your face. Look, he won't. He's like, oh, back there, way back there. But I only say that, I only bring that up, again, not to burn him, but to show you the progression of this competition, this bragging right, what's going on here. The different builds, again, just everything from Bucky, this privateer, Dmitry Shribny, and this Toyota 86, again, the Russian, what's his other nationality? What is it, Latvian?
But the thing is, to let you know, when you're building a new car, like, for example, Luke did now, and everything, it takes time, like with the cross hurdle, it takes time, but, the most impressive thing is that people are trying things, putting from a V6 to a V8 and a different weight distribution and all this, you have to experiment a little bit, I think it's really good, and okay, sometimes we fail, we have failed a couple of times ourselves, maybe more. So, but anyway, you have to try if you're gonna have a chance, but I think next year again, it will look different when they have developed and improved things,
Yeah, now I posted up some pictures today looking at 2010, the vehicles, the kind of, not a large crowd and all that stuff, but now via social media, a lot of different things, there's a large audience that's watching this. So Gymkhana GRiD, thank you guys.
That's because of you. You're handsome.
Far from me. I got a face for radio.
Good looking.
No, that's good. I'm all good. No, it's you guys, and again, you guys are the heavy hitters. Some great stars, again, Olympian to champion Mr. Hollywood to Mr. Silent over here, to obviously the head hoonigan in charge, Ken Block. Thank you guys for contributing to the Gymkhana GRiD DNA. Round of applause for our heavy hitters up here. we're going to bring up our guests. Any questions before these guys walk off here, Colby?
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you should mention that. One of the comments was, "OMG, this host is awful."
This host is off?
Awful.
Oh, awful.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you're killing it so far. Doing pretty well.
Thanks, I appreciate that. What's his name so I can DM him later? I'm
Let's
going to
see.
slide into his DMs and flame him as the kids
Mayte
say.
Giek. Oh no, it's your wife actually.
Oh, all right, babe, love you too. Yeah. Not only awful here on stage, if you know what I mean.
Well, there's one other question here about what car Andreas and Liam are driving.
Well, Andreas and Liam, the RX Cartel, competed in the rear-wheel drive class, and unfortunately did not qualify in top 16. But what vehicles were they driving? A BMW and a Supra? What year Supra? Subaru. Oh, really? Sorry. Oh, it's a Subaru rear-wheel drive. Okay. So Andreas.
That's what you were in, Subaru.
He was on BMW. So Rude Dude Backaroo did not qualify, and Liam Dorn did not qualify, unfortunately, the British Ball.
Okay, well that's all the questions
Those
we
were
have
the
so far.
vehicles. All right.
The host is terrible, and the car that didn't make it into the finals.
Yeah, just failing all around. Thanks for bringing it up, Colby. I'm going to throw it to you next. All right.